Okay, it's that time of year. It's that time of year, right? And where are we heading now?
Swim 16?
Swim 16 at Rainbow. So we've just loaded on the train, which you can all see, or part of it anyway. But we're en route. We're going a bit earlier this time. We're going to stop off on the way, have a bit of a kip.
Don't hit too many bumps though, Bill. I need to get some kip.
No, well, I'm hoping to be there before then anyway. So let's get there. Hopefully to stop off about 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to have a little overnighter. Then we're going to hit the road again early, get to Rainbow early doors, see a few people, and then hope that the adventure begins there. So, are we feeling confident?
Of course.
As per normal, yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully, this time we're going to produce a good fish. That's
No,
what
you
we're
need to
hoping.
produce a
well,
good fish.
I'd love
It's
to.
your turn.
I'm after a
It's
big
definitely your
50. A
turn.
big 50, a 60 would be over the moon.
Yeah,
But
good.
anyway, it's another go. One day it'll happen.
Yeah.
You're after some good fish as well, though, Clay. So
Always.
So between the pair of us, we pull something decent out. If it happens, I'll be over the moon. If it don't, we'll still be over the moon because
they're spawning
we're
at the
going
moment, aren't they?
there. Yeah, they're actually spawning at the minute. We hear down there. They started yesterday, so we're
Hopefully.
our thinking is that if they're spawning, a little bit of a rest, big feed time. We're there for 2 weeks, but we've got a good window. If they move down our end of the lake, I can't see why we won't have them.
You've got the dynamite, haven't you?
We've got the dynamite, we've got everything, mate. We've got the van is fully loaded, way down to the floor, full up with boilies, full up with bait, full up with everything we can think of. It ain't going to be
Kitchen
for the
sink.
want of trying anyway.
That's it.
So this
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's keep fingers crossed. We might get the little video out when we get to our little stop off and have a little chat there, and then the next stop hopefully will be at Rainbow, and we'll get the camera out there and see a few of the guys who are down there. There's a good few people down there we know, so it should be good fun right from the off.
Yeah.
So also, Clay, big games on while we're there. Arsenal going to win that league,
Yeah.
Europa League,
And then we've got the Spurs.
and then Liverpool are hopefully. No, I'm actually going to support Tottenham.
And I'm going to root for Arsenal.
I'm supporting Tottenham. Come on, Liverpool.
Yeah, turn up.
Well, this is the little overnight stopping area, and what a nice little spot we chose, I think, Clay.
Definitely. Look
at this.
It's beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely little stretch of river here.
Nice and quiet.
No one around. Look at the little camp.
Pulled the van up, got the old bed chairs out.
We had the whole campsite to ourselves. Look, that is it.
That's a soul.
Looking beautiful.
We'll come here again, Bill, won't we? How much did it cost us?
Well, next time, well, it's cost us absolutely nothing to be here, but if we plan it a little bit differently next time, we could even get a good day's fishing in or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The river up here looks like it could hold a few fish.
Quite a few barbel in there, I would imagine.
Lovely. Right. Now it's off to Rainbow.
Well, yeah, we've had a cup of tea, and we're now going to get in the van and start heading to Bordeaux and get there nice and early.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm well impressed with this little place here. And
Halfway,
it's literally right off the motorway as well.
halfway
so
down.
no drama.
Split the journey up evenly.
And then look at the bit of river up here as well.
I even done our swim for us. Look.
Yeah, made one especially for Clayton.
Yeah. I signed it with a little blue square and a picture of you sitting in some sort of round thing.
Right, look at that there. It does look good, doesn't it?
Oh yes. Lovely. Got to spend some time doing some river fishing out here, Bill. Definitely.
Bit of fizzing going on.
Yes.
Little silverfish probably. That looks stunning, doesn't it?
Those are beautiful, doesn't it? Unspoiled as well, look at it. Right.
Right, let's head on then, mate.
Off we go.
Yep, lovely. Down. Okay, this is the site we've been waiting to see, and we've finally got here. And We got in nice and early as well, so which is all good. Bit overcast, not raining at the moment. I'm really pleased, and so's Clayton.
Oh yeah, it's got a drive.
Yeah,
Nice and easy though, wasn't it?
yeah. The final, what, 500 metres will be pulling up at the gate, pulling up at the lake. First glimpse of the water. So why don't we head on in, see what awaits us.
Getting so excited.
Are you a happy bunny?
I always get excited driving down this road.
The final approach to the lake is now commencing. Don't matter how many times you've been to this place, you're just always just buzzing, really, you know, because the size of the fish, the people that fish here, everything about it. For me, this is probably about 7th time maybe that I fished it. So
Fifty more than that, man?
no, I don't think so. Probably 7. I have to have a count up, but probably about 7 or 8. For yourself, Clay, way more than that.
Oh
But
yeah, not many.
it doesn't detract from it every time, does it?
No,
You don't take it for granted. You're privileged to be here.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. So we've literally now got another 300 yards. We'll be at the gate. We'll be pulling in, and then we'll go and see what's been going on.
Yeah.
You definitely know when you've arrived at Rainbow just by the state of the road, to be fair.
The old suspension tells you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is actually quite good, so he must have done a bit of work on it.
Yeah.
But everything's rattling around. But tomorrow
Oh,
morning we'll have it all
Jesus.
out the van, we'll start setting up. We're going to take our time. We're here for 2 weeks. So I hope we got something to show you all at the end of it. And I hope to catch that high 50, you know, high 50 pounder. That is, for me, is totally and utterly job done.
200 meters, turn left. Then you have reached your destination.
Here
There we go. It says it all.
Look at that.
Let's flip the camera around then, Clay. Show us the thing. You stop it first.
No, I'll do that. It's alright.
There we go.
Here we
Turn
go.
left. Then you have reached your destination.
We are here.
Even the computer says we're here, Clay.
It does.
And that is it. We are in. Hello, Rainbow. Here we go then. First little wander around the lake. We'll
Yeah.
go and see who's about, shall we?
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, there we go. It's the first view everyone gets when they arrive here. And basically looking at Swim One's water.
The naked Kevin sitting over his swim, look.
And a big cab
he's
over
got his
there.
shorts on.
Yeah, let's go and see who's about. Okay, we're just making our way around now to Swim 5. See who's in here.
Mr. Murray and Mr. Ellis, I believe.
Mr. Murray and Mr. Ellis, yep. Let's go and see how they're getting on. Have a little wander round. Oh yeah, mate. You show us your rigs and your bait.
Is that talking one?
Yeah.
I'm not used to being on camera.
You're going to show us your rigs and your bait then, Kev? Since we get to see everyone else's.
There's I'm using 2 hooks actually. These are a good hook. From Max, prototypes of the new Ridge Monkey
Oh,
hooks,
right. Yeah.
and I've had my fish on them. I'm just taking this rig off actually, and yeah, zoom in on these.
Yeah, let's have a little look there. Just a ridge monkey pattern then. Oh right, so it's quite curved.
Yeah, yeah, a heavy hook.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah, strong. I've tested them, really strong. So
Yeah,
you're just doing that. What now?
That tree. That tree's a dead tree there.
Yeah,
Right, see, you've got these two, look what, this island here and this island here.
yeah,
The one behind it,
yeah,
and then the one over there.
yeah.
Right then, Kev, what's been
close.
happening in the
Come
first
closer, Bill. I'm
week?
photogenic. We need Mick in on it.
Get on in.
Yeah,
Come, Mick.
come here.
Come on, Mick.
Yeah. Well, the highlight this morning was waiting for my chamois to turn up. Andy Pointing's kindly bringing them, and that was going to be the highlight, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're looking
boots.
forward to
Rolls
Chamois.
Royce of boots, right?
Okay.
I've had my rods out for 6 nights, and the highlight was a koipyu eating my float.
That's the only
Yeah.
beat.
And the lead even come off, which I was quite astonished by. But that's my highlight.
And Nick has had them chamois 27 years.
Yeah,
Right.
it's had new soles, new zips,
Yeah,
everything, but they're still going strong.
still going strong.
original one.
11 sets.
And the thing is, I'm
But
only,
anyway,
and I'm only 26 years old.
so I had 2 small ones early in the week, 20
Right.
and a 30, and then this morning, out of the blue, it went off and I had a 46, which I was very pleased about.
Yeah, well done.
That's good.
Yeah, so it was a much needed fish, but in truth, it's been a tough week, no question, isn't it?
I've learned a lot though from Kevin.
Yeah, he would have done.
I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I've learned how to go to bed at 9 o'clock in the evening when the sun's still up. I've learned how to get out of bed at 11 a.m. and I've learned that you can shower every day and catch carp.
And I said to
Oh, yeah.
Mick, if I ain't up by 11 a.m, give me a nudge. He said, if you ain't up by 11 a.m, I'm calling an ambulance.
Well, let's hope you're up early in that next week.
We've had fun, but I
Yeah.
must admit I've had much more hectic weeks.
Yeah, we both have. So
And
anyway, we've got
it can
another
all
week to play
change.
for. It could all
Yeah,
change.
And
yeah.
another thing, I saw this man completely naked walking on water at 1 a.m. in the morning, and it turned out to be the Ellis.
We've just seen him naked
Again.
as well, so
With
don't
a
worry.
full moon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's hope it gets better for you two boys
Yeah,
and
bloody
everyone.
hope so and all.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
having
cheers,
great time.
Bill.
No worries. 6 in, see how they're getting on in there. It looks like it's been a little bit slow for Kev and Mick. They've got another week to go, so hopefully it picks up for them. We'll go and carry on the wander around and have a little look, see how everyone else is getting on. But it looks to us like the fish haven't spawned properly, needs a bit of sunshine on the place for a few days, and then hopefully it'll switch on.
This is a new tree down, I'm sure.
It looks very new, doesn't
I
it?
think that's a new one down.
We're just looking around the back of swim 6 at the moment. Have a little wander around. The guys were sleeping there, so we didn't go in. But we shall carry on the walk. Okay, as we come down the road here, we're just coming along to the back of swim 7. There's a lot of water down here. It's not really fished that heavily due to the fact that people don't normally fish 7 because 7, 8, 9 are swims together. So most people are in 8 and 9, so 7's water is not so accessible. It's a lovely bit of water. You can see it goes all the way from round there, that tree in the distance there, comes around that corner and they've got it all down here. So it's not really fished at all. We just huh? So again, this is still 7's water. So no one really fishes down here. But I think it's where they will sit and lay. Spawning, they probably come down this way.
Different view of swim 9, isn't it?
Yeah. Little view across swim 11. In the distance 21. And then we'll head down to 12 now, see the guys in there. Everyone seems to be having siestas at the moment. So let's have a wander down there, see what we can find. We did have a quick chat with the guys in 7, 8, 9, they had 13 bites last week. So they said it started off really well and then tailed off the last 2 days, which seems to be the story so far around the lake. Here we are then, just arriving actually into the swim to start setting up for fishing. The sun's out as well, which is a bit of a bonus. So it's set up with no rain. But here we go, first look at the swim with Clayton buzzing and I'm buzzing.
Oh yes.
A quick pan round. Looks like someone's left a H block out there, Clay.
Yeah, I wonder if it's 17, it's just marking it off.
Not there. Oh, might be. Could be.
Right on the line, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, so look, there's lovely little bays back here. Comes all round. Well, we'll get the gear out now, get set up, and then we'll get the camera out again. Okay, it's Saturday now, about 6-7 o'clock in the evening. Me and Clayton have finally got set up, and we got, I've got one rod out, Clayton's got 3 rods out. So we're going to see what happens tonight. It's been very quiet around the lake. I've got one on the Brazilian tree, which is a known spot, so it didn't take too long to put it there. Clayton's got a couple round the back channel of 16, which a lot of you will know, and we're just going to see what happens tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to get out there and find some good spots, hopefully get a bit of grub out there and sit back and wait. Temperature's supposed to really start hotting up as the week goes on, up to 30 degrees it's saying in a few days time, so we'll see if that brings the fish on at all, get some spawning, then maybe eating. But I think we're looking, you know, just looking for a good fish rather than a lot of fish, so that's the plan at the moment, because it is very quiet. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the swim then. Now we've got a bit of it set up. It always looks so carpy at Rainbows, no matter what's going on with the fish. The whole place just looks like you could do a bite at any moment. But anyway, these are the rods all set up, ready to go. Clayton's in his bivvy.
Oh yes!
So, at the moment, Clayton, we've had a nice bit of dinner.
Pizza again.
Something a bit quick, just after a hectic day.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
Don't ask. All I can think about is going to bed. I'm absolutely shattered.
Well, hopefully you get up in the middle of the night to a bite, that'd be even better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice. But yeah, we'll see.
We know it's going to be slow.
Tomorrow is a day that we're going to find some new spots.
Yeah, find some spots, get the rods on the spots.
New spots.
New spots even, yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be ideal. But at the minute, the approach is not putting a lot of bait in, is it? It's literally
Just a
little
couple of baits.
pieces. Little bits in there.
It's not worth it, is it? It's just not. They're
No.
just not having it.
What we want to hear is some people catching around the rest of the lake, then that will sort of start spurring us on.
Very surprised that 17 and 18 aren't doing much.
Yeah, well that's the key to it for us. I think if we start seeing them going in and out, then we know the fish are going to have a little bit of a feed, then we're in with a chance. Until that happens, I think we're just scratching around. But it's really early. I mean, what, first night, mate? And we ain't even got all the rods
Got
out.
13 nights to go.
Yeah,
What a shame, eh?
yeah. Bloody nightmare. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah. So am I.
No, but
What are
anyway,
we going to do, Bill?
I don't know, but anyway, this is the scene. Quick pan round the swim. I'll just shoot over here. Somewhere, if I can get it on the viewfinder there. That's the one. Yeah, that's where I've got my rod at the moment, the Brazilian tree. So I've got one in there. Not on, say, hardly any bait at all. Clayton's got a couple of rods up towards the back of the swim.
14's not there, are they? They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. No one's in 14.
There's no one in 14, so that, you know, whether that's any good, I don't know. It could allow some fish to come down, but anyway, look, if I can get zoom up here, I do believe you can see Clayton's float from here. There we go, look at that. There you go. So that's one of Clayton's rods. And he's also fishing one just up this way a bit. You see his float there. Yeah. But again, hardly any bait on all the rods at the moment. We think it's the way to go. But as it is, the camera will go away. We'll get it out tomorrow morning. We'll get some more rods put out, and hopefully we might even get out in the boat and do a little bit of filming on a couple of spots. So until then, everyone, fingers crossed for us.
We need all the luck we can get.
Yeah, mate. Right, Clayton, I've got a little present for you.
For me.
Yeah, because of copyright laws on the music, I thought if I give you this,
I've got one thing for that.
if we can practice.
Practice what?
Right, have you ever... Look, no, I found it and I thought, you know what? We'll either get really good at playing the guitar this week, if we ain't catching fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So, start
don't
practicing.
hold your breath.
So, we'll see as the week progresses
Where'd you
whether...
get this thing from?
Well, I just found it and I
Riddle,
thought...
fucking horrible.
Well, no.
Is it?
But, anyway, look. The way I look at it is we can either sit here trying to learn to play the guitar for the copyright music rules, or we catch loads of fish and we ain't got time to play the guitar. So we'll see what happens as the week goes on.
We'd be bloody good then, wouldn't we?
Okay, Sunday morning now. Quiet night. Just having a little look around to see what we can see. Give us a bit of a clue where to put the rods. It does look nice out there. What was that? Great, you've seen a few. You reckons might have started spawning.
Yep. No.
But I'll tell you what would be nice now, Clay.
Nice fish. Cup of tea.
Nice cup of
Yeah.
tea. Come on, let's have a cuppa.
Let's go and stick the kettle on.
Yeah. There's plenty of kip anyway, know that much.
You had snoring like fucking walrus.
Anyway, might as well show you around the kitchen area. We've got it set up nice this time, as we always do.
See.
We've even bought one extra fridge just purely for beverage. Yeah, it just looks so nice out there at the moment. It just looks perfect. Just need to see someone start catching. Just give us a little sign that the fish are up for a little bit of it. I think the fish might be starting to have a little spawn.
Still doesn't feel warm enough, though, does it?
No, but it's that sort of signs. It's not going to do it now. There seems to be a bit of activity along this margin.
You took the camera off and it started again,
Oh yeah, let me turn around, it's just started again out there. Just round that island. Something keeps having a little splash around, it's like, looks like it's spawning. But yeah, out by the island and all along this margin here as well. So we'll see. Be nice if they all have a good go at it. I don't mind that for a few days because that still leaves us plenty of days after. Anyway, this is the scene at the moment. Sunday morning. We're going to have a cup of tea, have a little think about what we're up to, and then hopefully start getting amongst the odd fish here and there. Clayton, what are you thinking at the moment then?
What am I thinking?
Confident?
I'm always confident. Whether it turns out to, end up in a fish is a different thing. But the rest of the lake's pretty slow, so...
Yeah, the guy over in 17 just had a bite, so that, at least that's a bite in this
Yeah.
area. Which got to be a little confidence booster.
There's definitely fish here.
I've still got 3 rods to go out mine, so we're not even fishing properly yet. But we'll get going with that in a little while. Don't want to
I
get
think even the heron's blanking.
Yeah, heron ain't doing too well either.
No.
But still no one in 14, which is up that way. Right up there's no one there at the moment.
Keep an eye on that. You got enough line on your rods?
Oh, hang on, someone's out in 18.
Our pole's out.
Let's have a look, see what he's up to. Yeah, I think he could have one on here, you know. Yeah, he has. Yeah, so that's a bite in 18 and a bite in 17 within the last 20 minutes. So it could be a little feeding timing, so that's about 8 o'clock in the morning. There we go. First bit of rainbow action.
He was pulling his hair out yesterday.
Yeah.
Desperate for a bite. Good luck to him.
Well, that's 2 bites, Clay, like now.
Yeah.
You know, this just shows that they are eating the odd little bit of grub, so we're in with a shout.
Yeah, they're definitely there. He said they were there. You could see them.
Yeah, there you go, he's got it under the boat. There you go. It's pulling him. Familiar sound in the background to anyone who's ever been here.
Wake up call.
That's like your alarm
Your
call.
baguettes. Red's nice and warm.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lovely. Little problem though.
What's that?
The chef's got a camera in my face.
Yeah.
So
What do you want me to make you something?
I do actually.
Alright then, mate, I'll rustle you up something in a minute.
What we got?
I can do you something with raisins in it.
Alright.
Do some alpine,
Alright, okay.
porridge, egg on toast,
Getting better. Ham? Omelette?
ham on toast.
Ham omelette. We've
You
got
can
a
have
million
a
eggs.
you can have a ham omelette if you like.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
Alright.
Okay, Sunday mid-morning now. Just starting to get all the rest of the rods out now. Hopefully we'll see a bit of action, but it has actually done a couple of bites in 17. Last night I had a 76 pounder, so well done to Dave for that one. Hopefully we'll see a few photos of that at some point, but that is a cracking fish, common as well. So he's had one, and he had another bite as well. Guy in 18 also had a bite, Paul. So that's a few bites, there's a bit of confidence there. So now it's time to get all the rods in place. Clayton's out there doing one at the moment. You see him behind me. He's finding himself a spot there. I've got 2 rods out. One I'm really happy with, one I'm going to redo because I put that one out quickly last night by the Brazilian. I'm going to redo that today, get the other 2 in place, and then we'll sit back and relax and start hoping the fish move in. But until that happens, we will have a few beers, have something nice to eat, and then hopefully get this camera out again pretty sharpish. Clayton just setting his rod, just clipping the float up, so he's setting the depth of the float, and now head back to the bank, and that is his right hand rod. So as it stands at the moment, Clayton's fishing one out there in open water, one under the branch, and 2 up round the back channel, around the back there. I'm going to hopefully have one somewhere over against the island or just off of it. I'm going to have one on the Brazilian. My rod I've just put out in open water. There's a little bar out there. I'm just fishing over the back of that. Don't know if you can see the float. It's in about 11 foot just over the back. The bar does come up to 9. I've just laid it over the back. And I'm going to look for a little space somewhere over against this bank. And that's going to find a spot out there somewhere. Okay, the rods are finally out. We've got all rods fishing tonight. First night with all the rods in the water. We're pretty happy with all the spots. We spent a lot of time doing it. There's not a lot more we can do but wait. But while we're waiting, the reason I brought Clayton with me this time is because of this. Look at that.
Hairy lips.
Oh. The only reason, Clay, I bought
Is that really?
for hairy lips.
Okay.
Well, there's other few things, but I can't say that on camera.
Best not.
No. So we shall enjoy our little dinner. Ribs tonight with chips.
And baked
And-
beans.
Oh yeah, and he peeled them beans today.
Yep.
Took him hours.
Took me fucking ages.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll enjoy that. And hopefully, either tonight or tomorrow, maybe a bite. Right, been summoned up to the kitchen by Clayton to have a little look. I'm liking that. Talk us through what we got, Clay.
Barbecue spare ribs,
Yeah,
beans and chips and hairy lips.
Oh.
I'm liking that. Oi, no eating them first.
Oh, Needs an egg cracked over
I
the
hope that burns on the way down.
like lava. Oh.
Well, did you enjoy that dinner though?
Fucking lovely, Bill.
It was a lovely bit of tucker, that was.
Absolutely fucking beautiful.
Bellies are full. Just want the old carp to fill their bellies up now.
Yep.
A little confidence booster, early fish. That's what we're hoping on.
Yeah, definitely.
Until then, we're on the run. Well, it's Monday morning now, about 7:30. Quiet night, nothing happening. But outside today, it's a totally different day. Pouring down. So today's going to be a slow day, bivvy wise. Chilling out. I think after today we're not due to have any more rain at the moment, according to the forecast. Bit of warmer weather coming. So hopefully that will turn things around a little bit. But this time yesterday the guys in 17-18 did have some bites, so you never know. Clayton's bivvied up, bivvy bound. We had a nice bit of dinner last night. We had a long kip. We had a bit of McCurts on Clayton's rod with a bream. Clayton's got to get wet in a minute, getting his rod back out. Two fishermen having a go here. There's my fishing. There's the old pro fisherman over there. Well, what you thinking then, Clay?
I'm thinking of, I don't know. I'm thinking about what we're having for dinner tonight, to be honest with you. There's not much happening around the lake though, is there?
No, it's quiet everywhere.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sit and wait now, shall we?
So
Till the warm weather comes.
Do you know that we've not even seen a fish though, have we?
No, it's been definitely quiet here.
Not even seen one. I reckon move our spots. Again. Back to the spots we first did.
Yeah. Well, I think we just got to sit it out. Like you said earlier, I think the first week's going to be really tough.
Yeah.
So hopefully second week we'll pick
We haven't
up.
got that spawning out of the way though.
No.
So once we've done that, hopefully they should come on the feed a bit more.
I think you're right. Let's have a quick pan round then. Because we got to get something for the camera. And for our own sanity. Well, Clayton's decided to go and put his rod back out. About 2 minutes ago, it was flat calm, not a breath of wind. Clayton jumps in his boat, off he goes. Next thing, he's blowing, and he's pissing down the rain. But he's hardcore, old Clay. He'll just redo his hair when he gets back. Come on, Clay, get it out there. Now, I've just got a visitor to the swim.
Tea?
I've got this and I've eaten. You boys, thanks for the offer anyway of lunch.
Got a visitor to the swim, Clay.
Yes.
Come on, Kev.
Thanks for the offer of lunch, but I've eaten already. Gone up and had a shower. Do you know what, guys? In truth, I've been here, what now, 10 days.
Yeah.
And I was lying there earlier not fishing effectively. I felt like groggy, not got my fishing head on, one thing and another. So I've had to get up, go and have a shower, make a couple of calls, regroup, get a bit of a sugar rush, get back on it when I get back.
Yeah.
That's the long and short
How
of it,
many you
because
had
it's
now?
tough. I've had 3 fish, and it's been tough. I've got
Yeah.
to say. And I was in here 4 weeks ago now, isn't it? And it was tough in here. I had 1.
Tough now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
so
tough.
I need a session where I don't know. It's like the bloody 80s again. You know what I mean? Where the birds were concerned. I don't want to labour it, right? But
No,
in the
I know
80s,
you
all
feel.
you birds, like blokes pulling birds and that, I was always on my
I
own
don't know
and
about
stuff.
that, but I
It's
feel
like
like
that
it now.
all
Now
over
you
again.
feel now.
Yeah, you know, it's shit, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm at with it.
Right.
I can't say any more
Pretty
than
much,
that, Bill.
pretty much about the same as us then.
It is, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not hearing nothing, seeing nothing.
Thomas is in 12. He's seen quite a few fish.
Yeah, no, we've heard or seen nothing. And apart from
it's
one
been-
night, a warm night last week. And do you know what I think's going to happen, boys? Do you
Go
need
on.
to zoom in?
Zoom in on you
Get
for this
close, I've
one.
just had a shower and that.
You look lovely.
I do, I know I do. Yeah, don't you
No,
get
you
near
smell
me.
fucking delicious.
Yeah, no, you don't. I think this is what's going to happen, right? The colder weather's coming. The weather's been all over the place out here, right? Especially the last couple of weeks, just as they were getting ready to spawn. I think what's going to happen, this hot weather's coming in this weekend.
Yeah.
They'll spawn Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe the latter part of next week, this will
Yeah.
fish its head off. Probably as you're going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's what
That's
you're
how
saying.
I see it.
It's
That's
exactly
always
what
the way.
we've been
Yeah.
discussing the same
About
thing.
timing. It's all about
Yeah.
timing. Making love. It's about timing.
Yeah.
And that's what these fish need, timing. I know through koi.
So nothing like us then. 5 minutes, it's all over.
Not for me, it ain't. No. Anyway, on that note, turn that off because
Yeah.
we have to have some proper conversation.
Well, we had a little visit around the swim earlier. Still no action for us. We're about to have a nice bit of dinner though. It's about 7 o'clock now on a Monday. A bit of nice dinner, get our heads down, hopefully the better weather starts tomorrow or the next day. But it's the same story around the lake, not a lot's going on. So we shall enjoy our grub. Clayton's in there in his bivvy, all steamed up, don't know what he's up to in there. Jesus Christ, and I've steamed it up. But yeah, bit of dinner now. We could do with a fish, but we've still got plenty of time left. So I'm in charge of cooking tonight. Tonight on the menu we do have some of this going on. Look at that. Lamb shanks, roast potatoes, bit of mixed veg, and then maybe a beer to wash it down with, or 2. So we'll leave it at that, and hopefully the next time the camera's out will be when we have a fish. Well, it's Monday night now, still very quiet in this swim, nothing going on. Weather's due to change. We're both tucked up now. It's been a bit of a damp old day. But another night it could bring us a bite. That's what we're hoping. But this place can be difficult, and it's being difficult for us. What can you say?
41.5.
£41.5. Oh. Alright mate, alright. Okay. Let's finish on. I'm going to try and have him up, Clay.
Yep. It's alright. Full of beans, isn't he?
That is spectacular.
Lovely fish. Well done, mate.
Unbelievable.
Off the mark.
That's what we needed, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a few coming out around the lake. I know that Martin in 8's had a 63 coming, hasn't he?
Yep.
I think 17's had one as well.
Look at the other side.
Yep. I'll put it on.
We'll go for this side, Clayton.
Yep.
Stunning, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fish. came all the way for these. Yeah. Look at that.
Lovely markings on it, isn't it? It's going to be a nice fish.
It's done, isn't it?
It's a nice fish now. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
There you go.
Oh, get back. Well, it's about 6 o'clock now on Monday morning. We just had that fish up the back, so we're very pleased with that. Lovely scaly mirror, and now the fishing holiday's begun. 17 we think's had one last night, and 12's had a bite as well. The weather's still not good, but it's nice to get a bite in these conditions because then it gives you a bit of hope that the warmer weather's to come, so hopefully more fish to come. So thanks to Clayton for his help, and next time the camera's out, hopefully Clayton will have one on the bank. Tuesday afternoon now, and the weather has finally broken. Bit of blue sky, fluffy clouds, temperature's getting warm. We've had a little bit of lunch. Hopefully now the water will start warming sufficiently enough for them carpies to start having a spawn. We had a couple of little liveners. Clayton's been on the Krupnik. We've had Mr. Ellis round for lunch. He's eating everything we got. So we're going to have to go to the supermarket tomorrow and replenish. But before then...
God, that bloke can eat, can't he?
Oh, he can, can't he?
Oh, Wacko, why do you always put the video camera on when I'm sitting in my bed?
Because that's where you are.
Working all morning, done all the washing up and the clearing up, and I just thought I'd get my head down for a couple of seconds. You put the old camera on.
No one's going to believe that, Clay.
Yeah, righto.
But anyway,
You told them about your fish?
well, talk us through the fish, mate. Was it a nice one?
It was lovely.
It was nice. It got us off the mark.
Nice little mirror, really beautiful mirror.
Heavily plated. We like them.
Yeah, lovely.
So we are now officially fishing. We're waiting for one more bite.
I told you that rod would go, didn't I?
You did, mate. You did. Clayton did say yesterday that rod looked absolutely bang on.
It was a big shout though, because there was a big fish that rolled in front of it. So I did sort of get the nod.
Well, you saw him up there, didn't you? So that's fair play to you. You said when we went to bed last night together. Oh no, actually,
Anyway,
no,
look,
sorry,
Can you leave
separately.
me to my Pornhub?
Yeah, no. Clayton called that one last night. He said we were going to get a bite, and we did. But as it stands at the moment, the sunshine's coming through. The rods are all out there. All we can do is sit back and let everything dry out. It was damp as hell. And there's the big old trees where they like to hang around. I don't know what that was. But yeah, we shall see. Hopefully something will happen. If we can get one of them nice ones on the bank, £50 plus, it'd be nice. Clayton tells me there's a big game going on this weekend. Apparently it's involving one of the smallest clubs in London. They've done very well to get there. He said considering they haven't been to a cup final since about 1991. So it's nice for the small clubs to get somewhere every now and again, you know. So anyway, I'm rooting for Clayton's side. I think they're in the Vauxhall Conference, something like that. But anyway, he's having a night off Saturday to go and watch them. Look at this. Lunch is served.
That's mine, is it yours?
That's mine. Nice bit of beer.
Are you sure?
Cheese and crackers. Nice bit of mouldy cheese. Nice bit of crackers, but most of all, look at this weather.
Sunshine.
Sun is shining, the wind is absolutely hammering across here. If these fish had spawned, I'd be rubbing my hands together with this wind. It's like perfect. But because they haven't spawned, it's not quite what I wanted, but still we're in with a shout, Clay. We had the fish. But look at it now. Gets the old morale, say it properly, morale up.
Well, the good thing is we've still got at least 10 days left.
Yeah, 10 days. and I believe this is the last of the rain. Just passed over about 2 hours ago. Look at the sky now. Absolutely perfect. A few hot days to come. Fish spawn. A couple of days later, they go on the munch. I'm sure that's going to happen. Yeah, what are we on it now? Go on, give us a tune.
Right.
Here we have a, check these are right, fins.
Yeah.
Yep, right. In here, what do we have? Pay a £53.
Mirror. Your PB in it, Bill?
Just beat the PB by about 12 ounces, I think it is.
Still PB though, plenty of time to go.
PB, I'm over the moon. So, he's a bit lively. I'm going to try to get a bit of video here. Alright, I'll try and I'll turn the map now. You might go mad, but let's just get a little look at him. Go
Right.
back a bit just in case.
I can't go back too far, Bill, because
No. So
you might have to just kneel on the floor, kneel on the bottom or something.
I'm going to see if he'll be able. Here we go. Fucking hell. You reckon?
I reckon absolutely stunning.
Hey? £53.
That's fucking lovely, isn't it?
Oh, good cracker in it.
Oh yes.
Got him?
I've got something. It looks lovely. You going to turn him around the other way?
Yeah.
Right. That's it, Bill. Nice one. Happy bunny, ain't you? Nice fish, Bill. Congratulations.
Oh, well pleased with that.
Okay.
Well, we are well pleased with that. That was £53, just slightly over, but we're going to say 53. You know, it was tipping, but it was 53, so we're happy with that. It's a new PB for me. The rod's back out on the spot as well, which is even better. So hopefully there'll be another bite early in the morning.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can get another one on the bank. But
Yeah, well done, mate.
I'm over the moon. Superb.
You're buying the drinks.
I'm buying the drinks.
Making dinner tomorrow and washing up in the morning.
Hang on. It weren't a 60. No, mate. I'll do whatever now, mate.
dress for a 60, mate.
Yeah, I will. But we should crack a little bottle of the old celebrational drink open, I think. Have one of those. But it's still quite early in the evening. Normally we're getting the bites early in the morning. So
We've had 2 bites today, haven't we?
yeah, 2 today.
Yeah, that's good.
And maybe 1 in the morning
Well,
tomorrow.
it's not good, but it's good.
Yeah, no, I'm well pleased. Cheers for all your help there, Clay.
That's all right. What's the matter with you?
Happy days. Wednesday morning now. The lake is as flat calm. It's not been like this since we've been here. The old mist is starting to rise. If anything moves out there, we should see it. But very pleased with last night's action. It's time to get the kettle on, have a nice cup of tea. Sit back and wait for Clayton to clonk into a nice fish. That is the plan for today. There he is, look, getting plenty of rest before he leaps.
You know, he kept me up all night, snoring and catching fish and, oh, Jesus.
Before he leaps into action.
About leaps.
Right,
Struggles into
as he
action.
hobbles out of his bed. No, this is a big change in the weather anyway. Like we said, we knew it was coming. I mean, it's blue sky, not a cloud about at the moment. Sun will appear from over there in the next half hour, I reckon. It's going to illuminate the island. And maybe switch on a bit of action. But it does look nice. Where's the heron?
On top of the trees. So just about 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I see him. See if we can see him. Oh, I can't find him. But no, what a beautiful morning. Bit fresh though, it's quite bit of chill in it. I think that will soon go though. Right, let me finish making the tea. Well, the sun is shining big time now. The first bit of proper sun. It looks like it's here to stay for a few days. Get everything dried off, kick back and relax. We're now on a proper fishing holiday. Been thoroughly looked after by my old mucker Clay. Look, he's even going to dry my chair out for me.
Well, I did wet it on it last night, didn't I?
You did. Yeah. You know, what are you thinking so far, Clay, with the trip?
Yeah, it's good. We kind of expected it, didn't we, with the fish spawning. It'd be hard, but we've had some, two nice fish.
Yep.
Got a spot going.
And it's
A
only...
little occurrence this morning that just wiped my bait out completely.
Yep.
So,
Well, and it's still early in the trip, really, isn't it? You know.
well, it's Wednesday. We've got another week plus.
Yeah.
So that's the luxury. Once you come to this place, I think you need more than a week. Really, week's over too quickly. You're panicking by Tuesday if you haven't caught. You have the spots right. Oh, this is just, I don't know, 2 weeks for me. You just relax more and you take your time and probably fish better. But
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. Definitely 2 weeks, because anyone can turn up here and have a week where it's slow. 2 weeks gives you a chance, doesn't it?
yeah,
You know, well, you hope within 2 weeks fish move into your swim, but at the moment, he's just looking so carpy.
yeah. Oh, Kev had a nice one as well, didn't he?
Yep, yeah, Mr. Ellis round his swim 5 had a
58.
58, so
This
he's
morning.
pleased. No doubt you'll see that at some point on a video.
Yeah.
But the fish that have been coming out have been quite a good stamp of fish, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, the ones that have been coming out, the 60's been out, and there's a 70's been out, a few 50's. So, although there's not a lot of fish, it's a better stamp of fish.
I think your ones, the ones you caught, they hadn't spawned out. Obviously males, but there wasn't any milk at all, was there?
No, I think there's some fish that have spawned and a lot that haven't. So, we're picking up the ones I think that have not quite, that have got all the spawning out of the way. But I think Kev had one the other day that did have a lot of spawn in it, so there's definitely still fish that need to go. But with this weather coming now, hopefully that's going to happen. Although, for us, getting a bite the way we are at the moment is happy, we're pleased with it. Everyone would like more, but, we've still got time, so it will steadily increase, hopefully. It's normally what happens on this lake. It takes you a little while to get going, and once you get them going, you tend to sort of get in a bit of a routine. But look at it, it's absolutely beautiful today. Nice cup of tea, I think, Clay. Kettle is on.
Is it on?
Yes, it's on, mate. Right, Clayton, what's the surprise you got for me then?
Well, I've got a couple of these. 'Cause you never know.
I'm liking the look of this.
So, a little bit of bubbly. Celebrate your. I know it's only, I suppose, what's it, about 20 to 10 back in England.
Yeah.
That don't really matter, does it?
Well, you know what they say, Clay. Somewhere in the world it's the right time.
Yeah.
And today it's here.
Yes, mate. So,
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
well done, Bill.
Right.
First of many, hopefully.
Cheers. Well, hopefully we'll have another one today sometime.
And it looks like the sun's going to stay with us for a little while, doesn't it?
And hopefully, if you can crack your PB as well, then we'll get double
Yeah,
champagne
that would
going,
be,
yeah?
Yeah. Luckily for me, that's
Well,
I've got quite a way to go to beat my PB. But I'll be just happy with the fish now.
that's why I came with you, though, Clay, you know? Big fish hunter. I hope some of it rubs off on me. But
It's all right hunting them, it's catching them.
nice bit of weather to enjoy the old glass of bubbly. So we shall do that now. Sit in the sun now. My chair's finally dried out. But look at it. Doesn't it look lovely? And it's only still Wednesday. First week Wednesday. And I'm very happy, boy. I mean, we've also got to say a little well done to Mr. Ellis on his
58.
58 last night, round in swim
nice.
5. He's
The iconic photo again,
yeah, he's giving it a cuddle.
as he does.
But yeah, no, well done to Kev. I know he's had a bit of a tough one. He's been slow, a lot of small fish, so he's happy with that one.
Yeah. So he's not going to go home today, he's going to go home tomorrow now.
Yeah, he's going to go home tomorrow instead. No, I reckon he'll change his mind.
Yeah.
He'll come round later probably.
Got to stick it out. He's doing alright. He's having a few, isn't he?
I tell you what, he can half eat though, can't he?
God, don't he?
Bloody everything we had yesterday.
We gave Pascal our empty bin bag. It filled up by the end of the day, wasn't it?
It was, mate, with him. For any advice to anyone who ever fishes with him, whatever you do not let him come round your swim.
Yeah. He gives you that phone call. I'll be round about lunchtime.
Well, he comes round, he calls ahead and says, prepare lunch. And then when he arrives, he'll crack into it, tell you how to prepare it, make sure there's no seeds in the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Then he'll
2 ice cubes.
Yeah, then he'll want a drink with 2 ice cubes.
1 slice of orange, 1 slice of lemon.
Yeah. And
Nightmare.
and then
That's in
also
tea.
also after he's eaten his main course, he only wants bloody dessert and all.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kev, can you not come round here anymore?
Yeah, that's it. You're banned. Unless you bring some food.
Yeah.
Mind you saying that, probably best not. No, I don't.
Well, would you want to eat something Kev's prepared?
Actually, his wife's a good cook.
Well, if
so-
his wife's done it, we'll have it. But Kev, we ain't having none of that tinned curry.
Yeah. No, tin curry. No.
Nah.
No.
Anyway, Kev, well done on your fish.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for a little catch up.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
Hot big fish Thursday. Clayton's been out winkling big bass.
Yeah, go on in. Off you go, son.
There you go. Well, last knockings now, big fish Thursday. It's been very, very quiet for us now for a couple of days. Clayton over there, look, he don't know what to do with himself. He's gone to hide in the bivvy. Kevin Ellis has gone home, he's had enough. But we're just hoping that they're going to switch on. But at the moment, it's really quiet. I've been up and freshened up, look, had a nice little clean up. Ready for the old big fish. Clayton's going to get one tonight though. I'm definitely confident of that. But it would be nice to see a few jumping around, wouldn't it, Clay? Hey?
What they look like.
The old camera's not been out a lot because
No.
we're trying to save
Battery power, aren't we?
bit of footage, you know, for next week because we know it's going to go off big time next week.
Yeah. We'll cut that
No,
if
but
it don't.
I've had a wander around the lake today, visit most of the people. Everybody's having it slow. Nobody's setting the world on fire. People are out trying different things, you know, moving things about, but we don't seem to think it really matters. We're pretty happy with the spots we got now. It's a case of just sitting on them, having a bit of problem with the hooks. They keep going blunt,
Yeah.
so we just have to keep an eye on that. Try a few different types out. But we're now
Tell
coming
them
in.
why they're going blunt. Why do we reckon they're going blunt?
Well, I reckon they're going blunt because the little fish are moving the baits about on the bottom, and I think the sand's starting to sort of eat into the hook and just blunt tip the point off.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some that have been out a day or two and they've been blunt. I've had one that was out for about 4 days and it was sharp.
Leave me alone.
So there you go, look,
Leave me alone.
Clayton's Fan Club, non-stop that thing is. But yeah, that's what I think, that the little fish are moving about the hooks and they're blunting them. Might be wrong.
Oh, just 1 second. It's your missus.
Oh, hold on. Right, anyway, before we was interrupted by one of Clayton's clients, let's get back to it. Yeah, Thursday, last knocking's Big Fish Thursday. We have got 2 Big Fish Thursdays, so this is the first one.
This one's nearly over though, Bill.
Yeah, I know, but we could get the bite before midnight, so that still counts. And I am actually feeling confident because we had a good night and we've had a quiet one, so hopefully it's going to be the one to go again. But it's been we've enjoyed the trip so far. I mean, obviously you want more fish, but we're not panicking at the moment. The old panic button ain't setting yet, has it? We haven't pushed.
Time next Thursday.
We haven't pushed the old eject button, so we're still in it. And Clayton's going to have the fish next. So next time this camera's out, I want to be videoing Clayton holding a nice carp.
Yeah.
Either a nice pretty one or a nice big one. What do you think, Clay?
Anything at the moment. I'll settle for a bream.
Well, you've had a bass, haven't you?
Nice bass.
You had 2 bass and lost one today, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Some perch.
Yeah, so you've had a
So it hasn't been a complete and utter disaster, has it,
No.
eh, Bill?
bit of sport, mate. But anyway, look, let's turn the camera around and look at that. What more do you want? And then if you look from up here, look at that. You can get a good profile of Clayton from here.
Get my
Look.
guns in, are you?
Oh yeah, and your pecs.
I've heard them called many things.
Right. Early morning, Clayton's got a bite. I'm coughing because I just swallowed a fly. Clayton is off on one. Oh God, Clay, I just swallowed a fly. So we shall see if he returns victorious. Fingers crossed. Clayton's returned with his prize. Look at that.
It's spawn, isn't it?
That's a stunner.
Yeah, nice fish, isn't it?
Right, let's get him out.
Right. I'd say £38.
I'm going low 40. I'm going 40, Clay. Get him on the wheels of steel, we'll have a look. Right, okay.
136.
Really? Is he getting lighter, is he? Alright.
Oh, how about 40? 47 and a half?
Let's have a little look then. Let's have a look at and Brian. Oh fuck me, yeah. Oh, don't swear anyway, it's family video. Yeah. Right, get the proper weight then, Clay, that is 47 and a half. Yeah, you're right. 47 and a half pound.
Alright. Nice little wake up call.
Only a little one, he said.
Right.
Get him on the mat, we'll get some
Some water and we'll stick it on him, yeah?
yeah, I'll tell you what.
Oh, mine is your up though, Bill.
Kneel down on the floor, get yourself in there. You're rolling, yeah?
Right.
We are rolling, so hold him up and get yourself in the camera.
Didn't I know you were going to do that?
They'll be alright.
Quick, Bill.
Where's your camera?
Red one.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, look at the Clay.
Yeah. Nice fish.
Very nice, mate. Very nice. Smile then, because it's been a long time coming. But mate, it's just a cracker.
On the front.
Yeah, I'm going to get a nice square on this time.
carry out.
Well, 47.5 Clay.
Oh, that's going to go back down now.
Tell the old viewers what you got.
Lovely. Very happy. Yes.
Well, that is an absolutely stunning looking carp.
Isn't it?
£47. Hold it. Well, come on in. What are you going to say?
Oh, good. You're on the rods.
What are you going to say, young Clayton?
You're on the rods, mate.
Did we not wake up this morning thinking, you know what?
We've got clear rods.
It didn't happen, did it? It didn't happen.
Oh, you had one on my other rod.
Yeah, but we
Double take.
when as soon as they got light, I was thinking that's our chance gone.
Yeah.
So do you know what? That's
Do you know, it doesn't matter though, does it? Because there's
it's
no
a bonus.
You know, you think you're going to get a bite time, and it all changes.
Yeah,
So I've got a fish.
yeah,
I'm
mate.
happy.
Well, no, well done, Clayton.
Thanks for your help, mate.
No, pleasure angling with you.
Yeah.
You know, now we're all happy. I
We
can
always have fun, don't we?
always lie when I'm happy.
Your missus tells me actually. She says when he's happy, he's got a 4-inch cock.
Yeah, that's only to lull her in a false sense.
The security, yeah.
Well, it was about an hour after we just had the fish. Clayton's over the moon. And still not seeing any fish in the swim. It was just nicking the odd bite. So we'll take that. We're on a tough week. No signs of fish. So peaceful out there. So we'll have a bit of break in a little while. Bit of work to do with putting the rod back out,
Yeah.
but that's no drama.
And am I right in thinking that if you don't catch fish, you wash up?
Yep.
Off you go.
Yeah, if you don't catch one within the next half hour.
Make it up, just go along, Bill.
I've been washing up all the time, to be fair. Yeah. Does it count if I catch one of these small ones down here?
No, not really. Not as you.
Where are they?
Best.
Yeah, they're in here, Clay. If I get one of them, I don't have to wash up.
No.
There's one.
What are they? They don't look like carp.
I think they're little baby perches.
You think so?
I think they are, but you never know, because you can't quite tell, but... Anyway, I'll have one of them out in a minute, and then you can wash up. Come on, Clay.
Take the fucking piss now.
No photoshopping yourself.
No, it's natural, mate. It's all natural.
Clay,
Balls are that big.
we have enough trouble taking you out anywhere, mate.
Oh, I think it's quite good, actually.
Let alone trying to
I think
make
those,
yourself...
like bunny ears and those whiskers, I think that just sets it off, doesn't it?
Well,
You know, your Tinder profile, Bill, you've got to get rid of all that shit, you know what I mean?
I can't believe you carry around them bunny ears with you.
Fucking right.
That's what I like to see, Clay.
You tart.
Eh?
I shouldn't be doing this. It's beyond belief me, this is.
Well, I did catch a fish.
You're worse than Kevin, you are.
Right, let's have a quick check in here, make sure he's done it properly. Yeah, he ain't done bad. And we could have done that a bit better, the old chopping board, but it's actually, yeah. I'll have to have a word with him. But, right, okay. Clayton, need to have a word with you about your washing up. The chopping board needs a little bit more attention next time.
Right, okay. What's all that heavy dye that you use in your food? Your hair?
That's your bloody suntan.
Hey, keep him talking to me. Fucking leaves the pot of
It's that
potatoes.
fake tan you
Leaves the pot
slap
of
it on.
potatoes hidden.
You shouldn't use a chopping board for applying your fake tan.
That's it.
Well, Clayton's gone back round the back now to put the rod back out. He's going to sneak up there and try and lower it back in position. See if we can get another bite. I think the guy over in 18, Paul, he's out in the boat. You might be able to see him. Not sure if he's got one on or not. I'll have a little zoom over there and see if he has. Yeah, we're pleased, you know. The camera's not been out a lot because we've had a few quiet days, but you know, when we get a bit of action, something goes on, we'll get it out. We've got another week to go yet, so it's all to play for. Good stamp of fish, but I shall pan round there because he may have one on. Let's have a look. Is he? Not sure. No, I can see the rig. Anyway, that Paul over there, he's had a slow trip, but he's had a few out. He's had up to 68. So maybe he's had a bite and he's putting that one back out. But it makes life so much easier when that wind's not blowing. It's just a different world. You can get out in the boat, you don't get blown around. But when you've got a fair old wind on here, it just makes it really difficult. But here he comes. This man loves spending time here out in his boat. He was a bit of bass fishing yesterday, as you saw. Is there more bass fishing today, Clay, or not?
We'll see. You should.
Happy with the spot?
My battery's running out.
Getting on charge. Bit of sun today.
Yeah.
Well, it's now probably midday, 1 o'clock now on the Friday, and I'll tell you, it's getting hot. Very, very hot. It's just sweltering. Clayton's in his bivvy naked. It's that hot. It just looks so nice out there. At any moment you just think there could be a bite, but and I think the guy in 12's just had a bite, so we might find out what he's had a bit later, but it is so nice out there now. I don't know if you can capture the heat on this camera, but it is certainly sweltering, isn't it, Clay?
Oh yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we hope for a little bit more action. Things might start hotting up a bit. Fish wise, that is, not temperature wise. So enjoyable, isn't it? So enjoyable, even when you ain't catching in the heat. It's like being in Spain or something on holiday with a massive, great big swimming pool. But Clay, you're gonna get some clothes on so I can get the camera on you.
Alright, I've done it now, you're alright. Ready to go, mate.
Hang on, I'll give you 5 minutes then. I'll put it
you're
back
right.
on. Right then, Clayton's now got your clothes back on.
All of 2 seconds that camera was turned off for. Go on, what now?
What now?
Well, you've been round the lake for a little chat with people. What's been going on?
17 and 18, say goodbye because they're going.
Yeah,
They're friends of mine, good friends of mine.
yeah.
Make me feel welcome.
Did they?
I ain't saying nothing. Anyway.
Oh, I ain't being funny, but I wish you'd have stayed round there longer. No, Clayton, I missed you actually. Well, you've been gone like an hour or so, and I have missed you, I must admit.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, because I really wanted a cup of tea.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. And washing up done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know you're going.
Now you're back. Do us a favour.
What?
Put the kettle on.
On a day like today, you want a cup of tea?
Well, we ain't got any rum left.
We have got.
Got some. Should we have
bubbly.
a beer? Should we have a bit?
We've got bubbly, haven't we?
Do you want a bubbly?
Yeah.
Go on then, Clay.
Going
Crack it
down,
up.
going to the shop on Saturday, I'll get some more.
Alright then, mate. Let's have a glass then.
Yeah, well, it's only what? 20 to 2.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let's took you in and out and get your clothes back on.
what can I say?
Unbelievable. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a little bottle of bubbly then. Why not? Why not indeed? Celebrate the end of the first week. A new PB for me. Clayton's nice 47.5. Beautiful looking fish this morning. And all in all, we've enjoyed this first week. So part one of the trip is nearly complete. One more night to go. So can we round it off with another fish and then start afresh next week and see what we can do. That is the professional angler turn up play. Don't matter who you are in the fishing world, you ain't as good as one of these. Look at him. Perched up there showing us his bollocks.
I think you're having shit.
Well, Friday evening, this is the time we like, because this is us getting in the zone now. We wait all day, don't we?
Normally we'd be packing up to go home, wouldn't we?
We would be on a week one.
Yeah.
But, you know, for us at the moment, the days are just whiling away. Oh, and then we wait for this time, and then we start hearing a few. We don't see them, but we hear them. And then we hope to get something going on. Anyway, today, I've had a little move around on the Brazilian. I'm quite happy with that now. I think that's going to stay where it's going now. It's going to go back on the same spot every time till we go.
Trying out a new hook as well, aren't we?
New hooks to go on there, which someone gave us. So we're going to give them a go, because we have had a lot of problems with hooks going blunt after a couple of days, or even a day. And we've also moved the rod now into a real deep gully there. Whether it's a good idea, I don't know, but I put a bit of bait on that one. It's the first real bit of bait I put out. And then the others are just fished into the corner still, which has been there for a few days. And then I've got one over towards the back of the island over here. I can see the floaters that disappeared, Clay.
No, it's there, I can see it.
Somewhere over here.
Shall I give it a little nudge for you?
See if I can find
Can't see it.
I can't see it.
I'll give it a little nudge for you.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's been there a few days. That's quite shallow. Clayton's persevering with 2 rods just up there around the back of them islands, up the back there, which has been doing the bites. Fair play. And
But
Clayton,
you'd up another spot, haven't we?
yeah, Clayton's been prepping a little spot up there. We're going to alternate the rod on that. I think he's going to go for that and give that a go. He's got one that he's done under the tree for a little while, and one out in open water, which is in a bit of a deep bit.
24 foot.
24 feet, yeah. So I think we've exhausted what we can do now for the first week, which was a bit of playing around. But so this, we'll sit back, keep going on the same spots, and hopefully they'll move in. Got new arrivals be here tomorrow, so we'll have new people over there in 17 and 18. So it'd be interesting to see how they get on and what approach they take, whether they go heavy on the bait, light on the bait, or what sort of depth they might be fishing. But they're good anglers, which most people are around here, pretty good anglers. I don't know how the hell we got on here, Clay.
Yes, mate. We've been bullshitting our way through all this time. We're going to get found out soon, though, I know.
Yeah. Nah, it's just for us, it is actually just a privilege to be here.
Yeah,
As we always say it, we say it every time, it is a privilege. And we just take what comes along, you know. We try our hardest. And one day we'll get the red letter day, but I'm happy because I've had the 53. Clayton's happy he's had his 47, and we've got a whole week to go.
Yeah.
So we'll end on that note for tonight.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll have another one to show you a bit later on tonight or in the morning. So shall we sign off?
Yeah, go on.
The final sign off. The heron's covered himself up now.
Wipe his arse now.
He's still there though.
Yeah.
So we're signing off. It's good night from me. And it's also
Good night from me. That way.
Straight in dry night, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Well, boys, good luck for tonight, chaps. Big Fish Friday still, you know what I mean?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, we've seen one tonight. Anyone going up the supermarket at all? Or?
We're going up, me and Chicken are going out tomorrow.
No, we ain't. No.
Yes, we are. What do you want, Martin?
Well, we're just after some milk and some beer.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, I've got. If you're stuck for milk now, I've got a pint of milk you can have now.
Oh, we don't eat it tonight. It's for pepper saucy.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Can't you just make it with water?
Fuck all that tea and coffee and all that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Now we can't make any omelettes, so I can't make any.
well, I've started making a stretcher today.
You're drinking tea, Dick, yeah?
Yeah.
No, all I've drunk is vodka. We don't drink beer, we just use it for making batter. No, you don't run out.
Well, we've got turd in the hole at some point, haven't we?
Oh yeah. And meatballs. And tell them we have pasta bake.
Oh, we didn't have pasta bake. It was fucking no good. What do we have tonight? We had pulled pork tonight and rice.
We had chili palm.
Did ya?
And a chili con carne, which is proper red. Looks like red wine.
Richard, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you weighed your bag yet?
I didn't poo for 2 days.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're going to have half a shit in 3 days' time. It means you got 3 days of a shit.
I think I've only had 4. Probably only about half.
Yeah, they're about fucking £6 each one though.
No, a little one.
Things you lot talk about.
Yes.
We've got a portable crane for getting it up on the road at the last day. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In place.
I have this vision of Pascal picking it up and it's splitting over everything.
Ain't even.
Oh,
Ain't even over 8.
Jesus Christ, it's Mark.
You look right in like it.
You tart. Who the fuck?
Come on, Martin, get involved.
Oh,
That's whiskey.
oh I like it. God.
Now Saturday morning, we're now officially halfway through the trip. Last night, a really quiet night for us. We thought it was going to happen because night times is our time, but nothing, not a thing. So you begin to think that your chance has gone now, and you got to wait for the next night to come along. So all we can do is get things straightened out, tidied away. Champions League night tonight, so Clayton's going to have a little night off, I think, to go and watch that with Chicken. We'll bring in some of the rods and then just leave the ones that have done the bites out, and then see what happens tonight. But it has gone really quiet. It actually seems to be getting slower. But one of the guys has had one round the Lake Martin, so well done on that. He's had a 49. It's that slow now. Clayton just can't bring himself to get out of bed. He's resigned himself to his bed for the day. But yeah, we did think it was going to happen. We heard a couple splash over the back towards 17 last night, and I thought, oh, that sounds promising, but alas, no joy. But that's how it goes. You can't catch all the time. So anyway, starting off the second week now, officially. Bit of a tidy up. Bit of a sit down. It's going to be another hot one. I think it's now going to be hot up until about Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm sure that something's going to happen. They've got to spawn surely. But they've the guy in 12 who's gone today, Thomas, he said that they've actually moved out of his swim now because he had them splashing around there for a few days, and they seem to have vanished yesterday. So where they've gone, we don't know, but they could have headed off over to where they normally spawn. So that's it. Not a lot of fish action. But still, we can't complain. Look at it. There we go. Just leave you with the peace and serenity that is this place. Got us in 18, getting the rods prepped, bit of baiting up going on. As you can see, the pan will zoom back. That's where we is in relation to our swim. So yeah, good luck to them guys as well. They just got it today. Looks like we might be able to get in place in his rig here. Ducks are marking the spot. Just creeping in, get back on the position. That's what it's like when you're trying to place your rig. You just, there you go, right, there it goes, there you go down. There you go, he's obviously happy with that. Put a little bit more bait as we normally do. Got a bit of hemp going in. And then that's it, trundle back off to the bank. One rod is done. That's how we do it here, we just precision placement really. Yeah, so anyway that's it. He's got his rod out. One of them at least. Okay, while it's a little bit quiet, I'll just run you through a little bit of gear that we use here. You've probably seen it all before, but if I start here with the rods, what we're using on the backrest is a way of anchoring the rod, because we fish locks up here generally 90% of the time. So these butt bungees are great. Lock onto the rod, bank stick in the ground a long way, it's not going anywhere. On the reel, it doesn't really matter what reel you got, as long as it can hold a bit of line. So plenty of braid on there. That's their £60 braid. Rod wise, 9-foot rods I'm using, these are the Nash scope rods. Seem to be fine. And 9-foot purely because it's just easier to handle in the boat. Some people use 12, some people use 10s, but 9's what we're using. Decent indicator that got a bit of weight on it, so you keep a bit of tension on the line. Reasonable set of buzzers there, so they're pretty much bomb proof. Pretty good buzzer, they work well. And then you're obviously fishing your rods up, stuck up in the air a bit. And also what we do like to do, some people's, is put the bells on. Cheap as chips these things, but you know what, they ring way before the buzzer goes. They get your attention, they let you know something's going on. And you'll be very surprised at how much that rod will move and that bell will ring before the buzzer goes, even on maximum sensitivity. So that's like the rods, the way we fish our rods, as you can see. Clayton's got some rods over here, exactly the same sort of position. Rig wise, you've seen the rigs before, but we put floats on. The reason we put floats on is because we're fishing over the top of bars, over snags, all sorts of things that are what we have to get across before we get to the spot. So this enables us to lay the line down, keep the line on the surface all the way back. When you get a bite, you can go out, your line's not going to get caught in anything, go over the top of everything that's in your way. When you get there, you just got the line going down to the fish, and it works really, really well. Very effective. Now Clayton uses inlines, which are the Fox ones. They're a good float. Good also because the koi pew do like floats. They tend to chew the ones I've got, but these ones they seem to leave alone, so I shall be getting them. But they're the Fox Predator floats. And then basically boat wise, some guys down here have their own boats like Clayton, they keep them here. They're obviously a lot more stable, a lot quieter when you're out there, generally a better boat. I use the boat that's supplied by Pascal at the lake, which is adequate, it's good enough, but it's a bit clunky, a bit clanky. So some guys do prefer the other ones because they're just more stable. But if you use one of them, you do have to keep them at the lake because of cross-contamination. In the boat, H-blocks, finding spots, decent leisure battery. You get a good week out of one of those, no problem. So we normally bring two each. Echo sounder. This is a Lowrance Elite 5 down scan. It's good enough, it's okay. There's better ones out there. A lot of guys are using Raymarine, which are far superior. The picture's definitely a lot better. Then an outboard motor, which this one's a 55 pound thrust, which I got off of Eric just before coming. This is a Haswing one. Absolutely ideal, no problems with it whatsoever. It's got a battery meter on it, lets you know what your battery's like. That works fine. I'm down to 60% at the moment, so I will need to change my battery. But that works fine. Handle pulls out. Can't fault that piece of kit. And good money as well. You know, wasn't expensive, so I think that's a pretty good buy myself. First time I've used it, I'm happy with it. And then pretty much, you know, you've seen all the rigs before. In this lake here, there are thousands of spots. You could fish wherever you like, you know. It's just a case of making sure that you've got a chance of getting the fish in. That means you've got to have a good plumb around, you've got to have a lead around, you've got to have a prod around, you've got to make sure there's nothing that the fish can get into. And then you're safe to put your bait in. Then obviously at the lake, we've got the macelings all supplied. We've got unhooking mats supplied. We use the prodding sticks for finding spots, marking spots, getting pretty accurate. Don't always use them. A little donking rod's ideal. This week we're using bivvies because it's just a little bit more room in the swim. We need a bit of room to manoeuvre. With some of these rods we have to get on them quick. We need to walk back, so we're leaving ourselves plenty of room. And then generally what we do is we set up a nice little kitchen area, and this is ideal. We've got a couple of fridges. We keep everything cold for 2 weeks in there, no problem. Get plenty of stuff in it. And these things which you've all seen before, these ovens. Brilliant bit of kit. You know, they're well worth their while. Just means you can eat so much more different stuff than just having a stove, you know. And just keep a few supplies. All comes down here with us. Supermarket's not far away. And that's pretty much the sort of gear we're using down here. One last thing, solar panel. This just enables us to charge these batteries up. They take a day and a half to charge with a decent bit of sun off of that panel. That's Clayton's panel. And we also, as we can see here, use a few of these things, little poles here with these things on, which you can put your line through. Just helps you bend round a corner or something, just to stop you rubbing against an island or something. But yeah, we use a few of them, bit high vis on them, see them at night. Side of the swim arm, got my rods in. I don't really need none of that. I've got one out there, which I've got a pole in the lake. That's on a bar. Lay my line over it, and I've got a little float just out the back there. So the line's coming back from the float over the V, back to the rod. So the idea being, you get a bite, I'll pull it back a little bit, get it into open water, I'll drive out, stop at that island, hook my boat on that pole, and I'll land it out there, stop me drifting around. That's the idea, so we'll see if we get any results with that. But yeah, that's it really, just thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what we're doing. You know, we didn't invent none of this, it's all stuff other people have done and we've learnt from, so someone had to come up with it, and fair play to them, because it works. Okay, let's give you a little rundown of what's been going on today, which is Saturday. So this is the sort of start of the second week. Today we brought all the rods in because it was so hot. I mean, it was 34 degrees. It was really hot. So we decided to bring them all in. Have a little scoot round the lake and see a few of the other guys that are fishing. Have a quick chat and then pop into town and replenish on a few stocks. And obviously tonight is the Champions League final night. Clayton's a big Tottenham fan, so is Chicken. So they've decided to go up the clubhouse and have a little watch. But me not really being one of them, Arsenal, I'm more of an Arsenal fan than anything. I've decided to stay put. So I've got 4 rods out, Clayton's brought 4 rods in, so we've only got half the rods out. He's hopefully going to go and enjoy himself. And to be honest, I hope that Tottenham win, you know, I do. You know, Clayton's a Tottenham fan, he's my mate, I want him to be happy, you know. Not a lot of Arsenal fans will say that, but I am going to say it because I do. Clayton's my mate, Chico's my mate. If they're happy, I'm happy, it's what it's all about. So hopefully you guys have a good night up there and Tottenham do the do. But in the meantime, I'm just sat here on my own, relaxing with 4 rods out. Really happy with all the spots now. I can't see me bother changing anything up for the rest of the week. We've been here a week, we've played around with a few of the rods. But for me, I think I'm really happy with 4 of the spots. I mean, 2 of the spots have done the fish. 2 of the other spots are known spots that do fish. I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't do them. New people have moved into 17 and 18 today. They're both deciding to fish it from 18. So, to be honest, it probably does us a little bit of a favour because they're probably not going to fish all the spots they probably could do in 17. So we'll see whether that allows the fish to move round. But it's a lovely evening. It's going to be fairly warm tomorrow again as well. All of our action does seem to come at night when we do get it, so it's all to play for tonight. Yeah, while we're on the subject of the football, I'm actually predicting Liverpool to win this game. I think it's glaringly obvious that, you know, Liverpool are going to win it. Without a shadow of a doubt, Liverpool will win this match. Mark my words on it. I wouldn't lie to you. I know. Anyone out there, hope you got your money on Liverpool. It's a dead cert.
Full strength. Goalkeeper and back four, all absolutely as anticipated. Harry Winks plays for the Furious, the renowned Slovenian Davis Komina, for whom this is a third major European final, but whose post-Christmas champions. Liverpool defied logic in the face of Barcelona. Spurs left Ajax in pools of disbelieving tears.
Here we go.
Both went to the wire and way beyond, but somehow it is Tottenham and Liverpool. And
almost looks like it hits his chest as well.
Clearly this is being overseen by the video assistant ref Salah. 4 of 4 from the spot this season. Never under this pressure. He who had his Champions League final snatched away a year ago. Salah strikes Liverpool ahead in next to no time.
It's a joy to watch. They deserve something.
Point. And there are tears, triumphal tears between skipper and boss. What a bond between those two. And he is about to do something that only the great Liverpool leaders have done. Jordan Henderson is going to lift the big one.
I don't think Lloris really had a chance on that second goal from Origi. Penalty on Salah. It's a pick a corner.
Well, Liverpool's name has been on that trophy 5 times.
Well, that's the end of the game. I'm afraid it's not the result that my old mate was after. Anyway, unlucky Clay. Anyway, get yourself back round here. Let's catch a couple of carp, make up for it, eh? Now, Sunday afternoon. It's still slow as anything. Really, really slow. I mean, we are more or less pulling our hair out now, except I haven't got any hair, but Clayton's having a good go, but it's just hard work, isn't it, Clay?
It is, Bill. There's no fish.
We just need to see them, don't we?
No fish at all.
Oh, I don't know, we've obviously still got a bit of time left, but at this rate...
Don't know what the answer is.
We just got to hope that there's a bit of wind today, pushing down this way, which is a bit different. The temperature's due to drop in a couple of days. You never know.
No one's having them, are they?
No, that's the thing.
Just like to know where all these fish are.
They're held up somewhere. Somebody's probably sitting over top of a lot of fish. I mean, are they fishing our swim? Who knows? But we just have not seen a single fish show itself. And that's since we've been here. We've seen the odd one or two that do crash right in the woodwork over there, which is 17's water. But like, you know, that is like one a day sort of thing. But out here, you know, there's a fair bit of water here as well. It ain't like it's a small bit. You've got a nice bay, there's just absolutely nothing crashing, nothing showing. You know, to all the way round, heading up towards 14, you know, halfway up there's our water.
Up the channel as well, which is...
We've got, yeah, all up the back there as well, isn't it, Clay?
Yeah, it's a long old trek that is.
Yeah, right up round there. Lovely and shallow, just looks so nice up there. But they're just not coming there, you know. They did the other day, they crept in at night. So, we're ever hopeful. But until then, we are going to have a nice bit of dinner tonight. Because, well, we have every night to be fair. But tonight, special treat for Clayton. Because of the, it's been a bad day for Clay. So to cheer him up, I'm going to make him one of these. Answers on a postcard if you know what it is. Bit of leakage. You know what? Looks good. And there's a special treat. He wants some of them with it. So, who am I to argue? But anyway, there he is, the man himself. It's been He's been well looked after this week. Ain't you, Clay? You can't moan.
Done right, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But it is definitely 100% struggle. You know,
Big time.
I had that good fish the other day, so I'm not going to say it's a disaster. Getting a PB any time's good, but it would be nice.
How far's Cassim from here?
Might take us about 9 hours, I reckon, to get there. Trouble is, we have to take your boat with us. But anyway, it makes you feel, when we have, makes you think, cool, do you know what, I could get on another lake, but we're not, we're going to stay here. That's what it's all about. But this lake here holds so many good fish that if we get one good day, it can be unbelievable. I've seen it before, people come on here and they have nothing all week and have 7 bites on the last day. Where you gone? Yeah, so it can happen, can't it? Right up to the last knockings.
Oh yeah, it sure can. Like, just underhand cast, walk off with a big one.
Yeah, exactly. So that could be the key to the whole thing. Just sit and wait for a good one. Anyway, quick prediction for tonight. Both of them rods there. Oh no, not that. No, he's moved them, haven't you?
2 middle ones.
2 middle rods. So that one and the one the other side of the boat. That's my prediction. We'll see if it comes through. I reckon both of them by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, both of them are gone. Right, it's a little celebrational dinner for you, Clay. Celebrate the start of the second week. Alright?
Yep.
So,
What are you saying then, Bill?
I'm saying you're going to do well, mate. There you go.
Pie?
Cottage pie, mate, cottage pie.
Oh yeah, of course it is. That's beef mince, yeah?
Yeah.
Right then.
There you go.
And you did this all here?
Huh?
You did this all here, didn't you?
Yeah, all day, mate.
Right, how much do you want, Bill?
Been on it about all day, really, didn't I?
Well, not about all day.
Oh, you
You're
told me.
fucking about all day.
I've been on it since about 11 o'clock this morning.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
No fucking way. Oh, Billy boy. Got chilies in it.
Can't tell you, mate. Secret recipe, isn't it?
Right, but it looks like there's going to be some for Ron.
Yeah, we've got some for Pascal, haven't I?
Yeah.
In the morning. We'll take it in the rubbish bag with him. Right, Clay.
Yeah.
Let's tuck in, shall we?
Go for it, Bill.
Otherwise I won't get none.
Oh. This is lovely, Bill. You're coming again.
I ain't.
Yes, you will.
Might just go and lay on the beach for a couple of weeks next time.
Mm.
Nice hotel, swimming pool.
Sounds good, actually.
All inclusive. Well, all I can say, Clay, is I think that went down well. Even had to pay a little visit to the throne.
That's because the chilies that were in it.
Look. It's all gone.
It's all gone, isn't it?
And Clay actually used that spoon to eat it with.
Why'd you work that one
Get
out?
down, you Clay.
Lick spoon, eh?
Yeah, it was nice actually, I must admit, even though I did
Very
cook
nice.
it, but it was nice. It was very nice. That's one for the old menu for next time. Make a note of that. Both just sitting here now with full bellies, waiting for the evening to draw in. And definitely hoping for a bite. But I mean, it has been hard work with this periods of non-catching. I know you don't want to catch every single day all the time and everything would be nice, but
Oh, you do?
well, I know you do, Clay, but for me, if I have another fish this week, I'll be happy with that. And, yeah, we need at least another 2 fish, Clay, yeah?
Yeah.
Settle for that?
What, a day?
Well, nah, for the holiday.
No,
Good uns though, good uns.
We do want more than that.
Well, yeah, we always want more, but the way it's fishing, I think if we nicked another 2, it'd be doing well.
Yeah.
But if we had 2 more bites, good fish, I'll go home happy man. But we've not seen anyone out today from the 17 and 18. So it looks like they've been quiet. We've not heard anything else from anywhere around the lake of anyone catching. But there is a big old hatch going on of looks like mosquito larvae or something. There's just all over the place, but I don't know, just try and think of all sorts of things. But all we know is that we are on spots that do produce fish normally. You know, we just sit and wait and wait. And hopefully Clayton will help me lift up a massive great big fish.
Yeah. No doubt.
I'll help you too, Clay.
Oh, that's alright then. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah. Anyway, let's think what we can have for dinner tomorrow. What do you reckon?
Toad in the hole?
Toad in the hole tomorrow then. Done. Settled. So anyway, the camera probably won't be out for any fish, but you might see a toad in the hole. Clay, do you want to talk us through this?
Are you if you put the record on?
Yep.
Right, okay. Right.
Do you want to talk us through
Yeah,
this?
sure. So nice little wake up call this morning for Bill. What time is it, Bill?
Oh, I ain't got a clue, mate. Not got a clue.
You got yourself a nice little common mirror, common carp there, haven't you? Look at that, beautiful.
Nice common. So we'll get a bit of water on it. Won't go mad. This is
Bill, you want to turn it around the other way?
what's that? Yeah, we'll get a bit of both sides, shall we?
Yeah, okay. Oh, mate, it's been a few days since you've had any action.
Just under £32. Look at the colour of it.
Beautiful golden colour, isn't it? Beautiful.
Lovely
Yes.
golden colour.
Very nice.
But
And welcome as well.
very welcome because it's been slow. But look at that. Just under £32.
Fine.
So, get some of the other side. I'll turn him round. Like this.
Oh, I'll stick that one to the wall.
This one. I'll give him a bit more water. Nice. Right, I'll just get my hands in there. A bit sandy. Right. Right, okay, behave yourself because you only got to do this last bit, mate. Last little bit. And here we go. Very, very happy with that.
Yeah, great.
Now Clayton's going to get himself a nice fish as well now.
They're up there, aren't they?
So it's still fairly early, second week, and we've had this. Thank you very much, Mr. Rainbow Carp Gods. Lovely.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
mate. Well done. Let's get him back now.
Right, if you
Let me follow you up.
Mr. Carp is going back to his home. And thank you very much for coming to see us.
That's how desperate it is, isn't it? Talking to fish now.
We do. Well, you got to, haven't you? Look at them. Hey?
Yeah, lovely.
Very, very, very happy with that one.
So yibbida and all that, Rex.
There he goes.
Which is great.
There you go, mate. Hopefully,
mate.
none the worse for wear.
There you go.
Cheers, Clay. Very happy with that, mate. I just now got to get. You're going to have one next.
Yeah, that's alright. Got plenty on.
And then knowing your
Here we go.
No,
Go on.
I reckon it's going to be a bullseye or bigger. My predictions seem to be coming through.
Yeah.
I did say,
You did say Liverpool were going to win, didn't you?
well, no, but what did I say tonight before we went to bed?
Yes.
Them rods are going to go, both of them. So it's still another.
We
bite
noticed
to the-
something, didn't we?
Yeah. Wind was blowing the same way as it did when we first
Don't
got
go
here,
telling them that.
and there's cloud cover.
There you go.
So yeah, very, very happy, Clay.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well
Cheers, mate.
Well, this is a bit of a different morning. Not had one of these before on this trip anyway, but we had the bite last night. Definite change in the weather. So we'll see what this does for us.
Some views you just never tire of, and this is one of them. Look at it. I mean, so nice. But you know, you do get the odd view that you do tire of, and there it is. Right up his nose from here, look. How much data you got through this week, Clay?
Got quite a bit.
You've done about 25 gig.
At least.
Yeah. But no, what? We've had the 2 bites today, so we're pleased. Dinner is on the way. We've had a few visitors. We've had a few guys around from 8-9 with Deeksy and Martin. Pleasure of their company. Bought us a few little goodies back. Clayton's told me to cook him dinner again, so I've got to do it, otherwise I'll be in trouble. And they've even filled the water up for us, so that's good. Forget about that. Yeah. Dinner is in. Here it is. Right, happy days. We'll leave you with that view. Looking down towards 18. Right, it's normally about this stage of a 2-week holiday that you start to feel it a bit. I think Clayton's hit the wall, so I'm having to look after him. So anyway, tonight I have prepared for him one of these little babies. Alright. And this will get his old pecker up, I'm hoping. Hey?
You're hoping he gets my whole pecker up. Fucking hell, Bill.
Well, I know you've had a lot of problems lately getting it up. This is going to do it, mate.
You're hoping it's going to do it, are you?
Clayton, I've ground up some of these little blue tablets in here for you.
Oh, you're right, okay.
Alright? So when you feel you've got the energy, get off that bed. You come round and have a little look.
Yeah, right, okay.
Alright? And if there's any results, we'll film it later, yeah?
Rightio.
Okay? But no. It is now Monday evening. Absolutely gorgeous out there. Oh, fantastic looking view. Say it time and time again, but it is. So we're going to have a nice bit of dinner. We know what happens when the sun goes down. We're in the window. So let's have a feed. Then the carp can have a feed. Then we can have a little rest. And we'll do it all again tomorrow. So come on, Clay. Get your butt off the bed.
Have you done dinner yet?
Dinner's done, mate.
You sure?
It's all done.
So it's been out there getting cold while I've been in here watching...
Clayton, if you've ever watched Saturday Kitchen, mate, it's all about the presentation and how you do it. You don't just go cracking into it. It's there. Feast your eyes on it. Help yourself. When you're happy, help yourself, right? If you don't like it, you can go back. You can go back to the old packet stuff, yeah. There ain't a packet involved.
I'm
in
sure
that.
it'd be lovely, Bill. Right,
it's fresh as
am
you
I
like.
serving up?
You're playing mum, yeah? You play mum.
Oh dear, it's not really hygienic.
It's just been bitten on the back of the bloody neck and all. So hurry up. Alright.
Does look nice.
Do you know what I mean? Why you been on that bed?
You've been slaving over a hot stove, is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Looks very nice, Bill. Putting your oregano in it.
Okay. Just eat it. Yeah.
Is that shut? Fuck
Less
up.
of the old back chat. Alright.
Right, okay.
And last night you had 2 portions, so this tonight you're only getting 1.
Right, okay.
Alright. You probably won't
Chilli
like
as well.
it.
Oh, that's good. Chilli
Probably
as well.
won't like it.
That's right.
There's not a dolmio in sight there, Clay.
Not a dull meo in sight, no.
No. Proper gear. Right, let's get our lips around that. Get it down us. And see what tonight brings,
Not
eh?
so bad. Right.
Look at him.
That's better.
Just fell in, hasn't he? Straight out. Soaking wet. Clayton, I told you to be careful in that boat.
What?
Told you to be careful in that boat. Straight out of it, he's gone. Tuesday morning, quiet night last night. Nothing happened.
Quite a week.
Yeah, well, a bit disappointed really because felt there was a bite in it last night. But we can't get our heads around exactly what's happening.
Haven't spawned yet, have they?
Well, looks looking that way. As far as we know, 12 might have had a couple of bites.
Yeah, so that's what they say.
And we know the guys in 789, Richard and Martin, haven't had a touch. We know on the island they haven't had a touch. Although they did manage to nick a small one yesterday afternoon. So the weather is due to change today. Big
Might
time.
do us a favour.
Yeah, but I'm not too optimistic, but we'll try. We'll keep trying. But yeah, hopefully next time the camera's out there'll be a dramatic change in the weather and we might see something start showing in the swim. But at the moment we are seeing absolutely nothing.
We haven't seen anything since we've been here, have we?
No. No, but it's what, how many days left now? So we've got all day today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we've got 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
4 days to go, and then
They
it's
need to spawn, they need to get that over and done with. I'm surprised that with this weather that they haven't yet.
yeah.
I mean, they, like Kev said, they need weed or something to let their eggs onto. Not going to do it in open water, I wouldn't have thought. There's nothing there. Mind you, there's snags underneath the water, isn't there? Oh, I don't know.
We just don't know. We're all trying to guess.
Make excuses for them, aren't
Yeah.
we? We're trying to make excuses.
Yeah, we are, to be honest. We'll make excuses of why we haven't really done, like, fantastic, but truth is, we don't really know. But we have to keep talking about it, keep thinking, otherwise you would have to go home, I think. But anyway, we're looking at the weather changes, a little bit of a bonus. Obviously, we don't want to get soaking wet, but we'll take that if we start catching fish, won't we, Clay?
We've done it before.
But yeah, so today is clear up a little bit, get the stuff out the way that might get a bit trashed if the wind picks up, and then the usual, sit and wait. And I'm convinced if a rod goes off in the day, it's going to be a good fish. But at the moment, we just do wait for the night, so we'll get tidied up a bit and wait for the night. Okay, things are really rocking now with the old weather anyway. I think it's coming. The temperature's dropped massively, hugely dropped. The wind is coming, it's pumping in here. I don't know if you can hear it. And Clayton is doing the dinner. So batten down hatches, see what happens. Wednesday morning now, and it's been like this all night, this rain. Absolutely pouring down. Yeah, absolutely pouring down Wednesday morning. Thing is, did manage to fish in the night. early hours, got absolutely soaked. All for a little common, probably scraper 20, if even that, maybe 18 pound. Didn't even weigh it, it was pouring down. Got it back in the net, unhooked it, let it go, but yeah, it was another bite anyway. But will this bring them on? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so Wednesday, got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday left. So 3 nights left. Let's see what happens, eh? Okay, we're just about to leave now. We packed up a bit early due to there's a big storm coming tomorrow. It's going to wipe the lines out, so we've decided to pull off. Whether it's the right thing to do, we don't know, but for us, we'll get home, see the families, and everyone's happy. But there we go. So this is a parting shot. Hope you've enjoyed the video. That's the rainbow sign. There's the gate, and we're about to go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right then, Clay, let's hit the road.
Right.
Little stop off overnight. And then we shall get an early train tomorrow. I'll get home, see the family. I'm sure they'll be pleased to see me, hopefully, and we'll be back another time. So until then, yeah, thanks for watching. Didn't have loads of fish, had a good time. I had my biggest ever fish, so I can't complain at all. Anytime you catch a PB, you got to be over the moon. So I'm well pleased. There's Clayton locking the gate, I don't know if you can see him. But that's what it's all about. Coming away, having a bit of fishing, a little bit of a balancing act, you know. You can't be too serious about it all. You've got to have fun as well. And I believe me and Clay have had a bit of fun, haven't we?
Yeah? Good time. Always do. Holiday.
So
Fishing second.
let's hit the road, Clay, and off we go. There we go. That's a parting shot. Parting shot. Best, well, one of the best lakes in the world. Some people say the best. Privileged to be here. Au revoir. Adios. Give us your old guitar here, Clay. Come on, let me have a go.